Welcome back to prison, folks. Okay. So now we gotta take on the third guard. I think, what is there, 4 of these guys total? That's where she opens herself up, is when she does that move. There's a couple other areas where she opens herself up too, but I'm not gonna risk it. Dang it! Well, that's how she goes. Gonna put it right at the beginning of the fight there. That's actually a very dangerous place to put it. That slice should do way more damage, so... Come on. I know you want to reel back and do your big attack. See, that should register as a hit, but the game won't. It just went right through her. Got it. Okay, only one more of these to go, hopefully. Thanks, boy. You're fantastic. Nobody wants to call me an adult. I tell you, I get no respect. Have you seen our boss, boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. Okay, yes, so it is only one more. And hopefully that guard is gone. But she might not be. She might still just be... Yeah, she's still unconscious. Okay. That's a dead end. Okay. Create another suspend point here. I know, this is very annoying, folks. I really apologize if you don't like that, but it's just the easiest way to keep me from having to keep getting thrown in the hooskow. Alright. This is the one we already beat. And this is where I get a little lost. Because that one's the hardest to find in the middle, and I think the last one is closer to the top. So I'm going to try to head my way up there. If at all possible. Okay, this leads down into a cell, so that's not the right way either. So I gotta go right. Oh, actually, you know what? No, because if I go down and left, I just go up through here. So... it's gotta be the one on the bottom. Alright, I've got the suspend point. I'll go ahead and try it. Yes! Okay. Then one last suspend point. Because I have a tendency to screw this up, because it's a Let's Play. The good old LP curse. Oh my goodness! No! Wait! No! Get the Z-Tart! Good grief! Oh my goodness! Alright, come on. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. This is how you treat me after I paid for our last date? Done with you. But the idea is that they don't date, they don't like men. They're almost Amazonian in that sense. I'm stuck. Got it. Done. Like dinner. That's it. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks. I'm Shiro the Carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They say in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. That's where we're headed. Okay, now I'm going back to the tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! And a goodbye to you too, sir. I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men besides the great Ganondorf were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. What'd I tell you? Amazonian style. The exalted Naburu, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Naburu is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, huh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you'll have free access to all areas of the fortress. Finally! You've obtained the Gerudo membership card. You can get into the Gerudo's training ground in their hideout. Alright. You have anything more to say? From now on, you're free to come and go as you please through the gate to the desert. You'll find the Spirit Temple, where the exalted Naburu lives out there in the desert. She said desert twice, didn't she? And you can see they are dressed very similar to Ganondorf. They've got the same type of jewels. They've got red hair. He's more green, but they're brown. You can tell he's definitely one of them, but... I mean, for raising basically who is about to destroy the world, they should probably be destroyed. But... I mean, how did they know that he had ambitions of world domination? Alright. So now, alright, I'm going to go ahead and create my last suspend point here. Now we can go ahead through the desert. Hey, newcomer. I forget what's up here. Oh, I gotta talk to her, I guess. Hey, rookie. Are you going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we placed there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You are going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. That's a very violent-sounding clapping effect. A very pixelated gate. Alright. And I lied. I'm actually going to create another save state because I'm not entirely confident in my ability to do this on my first try, even though I have. It's been a long time. Haunted Wasteland. If you chase a mirage, the desert will swallow you. Only one path is true. Alright. Haunted Wasteland. By the haunted wastes of sand. Okay, so I gotta use my long shot by the looks of it here. Alright. Follow the flags. And we've got... All those reckless enough to venture into the desert, please drop by our shop. Carpet Merchant. Okay. I guess I gotta use... Welcome! I am selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is... no, what was it? Welcome! I am selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is... a dangerous running object. Terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. I don't remember if this is a scam or not, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say... yes. You got the bomb shoe. Thank you very much. Okay. Now we'll take these off. And yes, the bomb shoe is a good item. I can't remember if there's any major uses for it outside of potentially the next temple. All you gotta do here is you gotta follow the flags. They'll take you where you need to go. This is the first trial, as they mentioned. The desert. Yes, yes, Navi. Navi was one of the most annoying characters in video games for many years. And then they introduced Fee, or Faye, whatever it was. I didn't play Skyward Sword. Alright, so this is the next part of the trial. One with the Eye of Truth shall be guided to the Spirit Temple by an inviting ghost. I'll be your guide on your way, but coming back I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me, don't be slow. Okay? Just make sure you got plenty of magic meter. It's just a generic sort of Poe, or Big Poe. I think it's just a regular Poe. These enemies are very annoying. Don't mess with them. You trying to get me killed? I think you are. You can still sort of see its shadow even when it's not in the focus of the lens of truth. Alright. Here we are. Desert Colossus. That big rock with the statue of what appears to be a Gerudo is the Spirit Temple, which I could not remember the name of the last temple to save my life. But that is what it is. Alright, now around here actually is a Great Fairy Fountain that has an item that I really, really want. It's optional, and I don't know its use, but if I'm thinking right, alright, I got one. I got this stupid sand. What are these things called, anyway? I don't know. I kinda don't care. Great Fairies Fountain. Alright. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. The best thing about having this Retrobit 64 controller is it has real N64 C-sticks. It's all pretty much real N64 buttons, except the Z buttons are 2 shoulder buttons. It doesn't have 3 prongs. It sits in your hand nice, and the joystick is amazing. The joystick is infinitely better than the N64 one, which is why it's modeled off of the HoriPad, if you've ever heard of that. And if you haven't, look up HoriPad and then look up Retrobit Tribute 64, Glacier Purple. That's what I have, is the Retrobit 64 Glacier Purple. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. This is completely optional. You got Nairu's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. Nairu's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. I didn't need a close-up of your face. When the battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. I swear, these Great Fairies are the most nightmare-inducing ones in the entire series. I know they've got those four-armed ones that are just incredibly dark in Wind Waker, but man, these ones are nightmare-inducing. Now you can see there's one slot for one more, and that is Pharaoh's Wind. Or Pharaoh's Wind. I think it's Pharaoh's Wind. I don't know, I'm not going to bother pronouncing it, but that's basically a teleportation ability. You place a marker, and then you can teleport back to that marker. I don't find it as useful as these other two. And these other two are barely useful as it is. The most useful one is Din's Fire, because you can do a lot of damage to enemies. It's great in that Shadow Link fight. You can pretty much cheese that Shadow Link fight if you get a bunch of MP refill items. But yeah, here we are at the Desert Colossus, and subsequently... Alright, Weaver. Watch its movement closely and let it go by. These things are all over the Colossus. Let's go ahead and go in. Oh, Pots. Hello. Can we read this? Alright, looks to be an ancient Hylian. If you want to proceed to the past, you should return here with a pure-hearted child. So they're basically indicating that we can only go so far as an adult in here. We have to come back here as a kid. If you want to travel to the future, you should return here with the power of silver from the past. That's a hint as to what to do. So this temple is basically an adult-child temple. One half is done as a child, the other half is done as an adult. Alright. So we can't progress as an adult currently, because you see, there's where we need to go as a child. We can't go there as an adult. And he blows up and we get bombs. So we need to leave and come back. That's going to be really annoying now that we don't have any sort of shortcut to get here, though. Oh no, it's Batman. At least it sounds like Batman. Oh no, it's just Sheik. Dang it. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. This is actually a pretty cool tune. I like this one too. This is up there for one of my favorite Ocarina songs. Hey, it's Kabora Gabora. Didn't think we'd be seeing him again. And this is actually the last time we do. And he flies off into the sunset. You have learned the Requiem of Spirit. I don't know how he does that. Alright, so basically... But we want to play... Sorry, that took me a minute, but we want to play the Prelude of Light, warp to the Temple of Time, become a child, play the Spirit Song, or whatever the heck it was called, and then we'll be back to the temple. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright. Link makes a different yell each time you drop the sword in the pedestal, so... Just an interesting little thing there. Now, interesting, something to point out that's different between this version, the original N64 version, versus the 3DS version, which is by far my favorite version, and the one I would be playing could I record it. In this room, I believe either on this wall or on this far wall, there is a giant... Eye of Truth. And that Eye of Truth is, or giant Mask of Truth, excuse me. You can crawl into it, and it gives you hints as to where you need to go next. Because a lot of people ended up getting turned around and not knowing what to do. You know, a lot of newcomers to the game, so you can completely skip them, they're completely optional, but it's a nice feature for people who may want to play the game for the first time. I already don't remember the desert song. That's the Prelude of Light, Nocturne of Shadow, Requiem of Spirit, okay. A down, left down A. A down, left down A. A down, left down A. There we go. That one's actually a little tricky. But if we do this right, we shouldn't have to do it more than at least 3 times, at least. Or no, more than twice, I should say. This is the first time. I'm going to go ahead and create a suspend point. I know, it's annoying. I'm just trying to be safe than sorry because my luck with this Let's Play has been less than stellar. And so coming back here as a child, not much has really changed. Alright. So, ooh, we're going in at night. Spooky. Well, it is the spooky month. Halloween's right around the corner. Don't remember what date it is. Halloween's never really been a big holiday that I celebrate, to be honest. As a kid, we weren't really even allowed to go trick-or-treating, so... never really did much with it. We went trick-or-treating at least twice in my life as a kid, so... and both times were pretty fun, but... I'm sure taking your kids now is nothing like how it used to be. Alright, I don't understand why he's not dying. I guess my sword's not powerful enough. Let's try a bomb. Okay, they're not dying, so I'm not gonna bother. I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? Looking for the sages. A sage? I don't know anyone like that. I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? See the temple. You're just a kid. The temple is no place for kids. Nothing really. You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? Hey, Ganondorf. Uh-huh. You've got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I am Nibiru of the Gerudo. I am a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Okay, thank you. The game clarified it for me. So it's once every 100 years a man is born. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must be king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Link? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you, even if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Yes. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. Don't bribe me, lady. I've already got enough on my plate trying to save the world, not like you would know anything about that. Okay. Getting close to that 30-minute mark. Ah, fudge all of it. There goes my shield. It's probably better to have the Hylian shield in here anyway. That is annoying, though. I have to just take out these keys. And I think the statue... Okay, so that's how you deal with them. And then they blow up. Okay, there's one more keys. The boomerang is really useful, and I wish you could use it as an adult. In later games you can, but I miss being able to do it in this game. Alright, I do not believe there's anything I can do here. Try killing some of these keys. No, don't jump into the bottomless abyss. I just wanted to Z-target these keys. A little low. A little high. A little low again. Alright, I think I'm just wasting time, so we're already up to 30 minutes here. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. This has been Super Koopa. God bless. Have a good one. Peace.